How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus Bournemouth, taking place at the Vitality Stadium. So yes, wow. Thursday night. Just before I start, I did actually record a preview for the Porto game and completely forgot to send it to Dan. I realised just as I was walking to go into the ground, and I was like, oh damn, I forgot to send my video to Dan, because what I tend to do and what I'm doing right now is I film my videos both like kind of late-ish at night, and then I send them to Dan again in the morning, so I'm not disturbing him at this time. And I just completely forgot to send it to him, being at work and one thing and another. So yeah, that wasn't great, but Thursday night was great. Thursday night was incredible. I was there. For me, it's one of my favourite ever games to be at. It was just incredible. It was just amazing um, to be there and to witness Sean Dyche's first game, and a game that meant so much. Our first win in Europe since the mid-90s, our first win in 11 games in the Premier League this season, first clean sheet of the season. After everything that had gone on the last month, just over a month with Ange, was it 39 days, to then, first game under Sean Dyche to go like that was just absolutely incredible. It was amazing because like the mixture of just sheer desire, passion, willingness, to just to like you saw Gibbs White, he would lose the ball and he'd try and win it back as quickly as he lost it. Dan and Doy doing the same. It was just, man, it was just amazing to see. Igor Jesus ran his socks off and then some. It was amazing. It really, really was amazing, and I'm just, yeah, like still buzzing over it. Absolutely, just it was amazing. The atmosphere was electric. When that Porto goal was disallowed by VAR, it went mental, and then just the way and what am I on about? The Trent end erupted where I was sat, and it was amazing. It was really amazing. And I think we needed something like that so badly. Given everything that happened on the Postecoglou and the real lack of anything positive, I think the only real thing you can say was positive would be the first half away at Betis, possibly the first half away at Swansea, and that might be the job lot. It wasn't great. It wasn't great at all, and yeah, to have a performance like that, to have a win like that, to stop Porto from their unbeaten run. They were on a fantastic run to start the season off. They hardly conceded a goal this campaign, and they've done an amazing job to make sure that they start the season well. And then look at what we did. We came in and we absolutely just destroyed it. We came in and we didn't really give them much of a chance at all. Okay, yeah, they scored, but it was disallowed. That was really their best chance. They had a couple of others. I think they forced Sells to make a really good save from the edge of the box. They tried to sort of get down the outside. They like to try and play that ball between the centre half and the fullback, and have a player sort of running in behind the fullback to try and get on the end of it. There's a lot that they tried that we just had an answer to, and they just couldn't really deal with us. And I don't know if they expected us to be like that, whether they kind of saw us under Ange and thought that might be something similar to that, but it absolutely wasn't. The real change in the turnaround between let's just say between Saturday and Thursday was polar opposites. It was amazing, and I think Sean Dyche, he's going to be a real fans' favourite. He's going to be a massive hit at this club. He's going to fit in so well. Him and his backroom staff and everybody involved. He knows the club. He knows the city. The fans, he got them well on side on Thursday night. He's got a passion. You can see him celebrating on the touchline. He brought things back to basics. He plays football where he thinks that we have a chance of winning, rather than kind of playing football that just suits what he wants to do. Yeah, amazing. And I'm so excited to see kind of what we do going forward, because, yeah, amazing start. I don't think anyone really gave us a chance in that one. I think even the most optimistic Forest fans maybe wasn't quite expecting us to do that. People were putting jokey tweets and stuff online saying that Sean Dyche he's gonna absolutely haramble a 1-0 and this, that and the other. But they were saying it more in jest than in belief, and we did it. It was fantastic, and I'm so proud of the boys, and yeah, looking forward to this one then. I think under Ange, we were going to be in for an absolute leathering because, oh my gosh, Bournemouth would play us off the park under Ange. The way they've got Semenyo, they've got Tavernier, they've just got so many footballers who are absolutely quality. Um, Evan Nilsson, Clivert, Christie in the midfield. They're a very, very good outfit, Bournemouth. And I think under Ange, we would have been in for an absolute hiding. But under Sean Dyche, I don't know, I do not know, I think he might have something cooking, big Sean Dyche. Yeah, I feel like we've got a lot more of a chance now than we did, this time last week, if nothing had changed. Yeah, so for me, I'm feeling more confident. I am. I am feeling more confident. Bournemouth haven't lost a game in the league since the opening day. Literally the opening night of the season. They drew. Didn't drew. They lost 4-2 away at Anfield. But other than that, they're unbeaten in every league game. Since then, they lost to Brentford in the League Cup. But in the league, they're doing very, very well. Last game for them was a 3-3 draw away at Selhurst Park. So they're doing really, really well at Bournemouth this campaign, and I think they're going to be a real problem for a lot of teams. I've got Semenyo in my FPL. I think he's had a fantastic campaign so far. Someone that I can see maybe making a move in the summer to maybe someone like an Arsenal or a Liverpool or something like that. I mean, imagine Semenyo being added to that attack with Arsenal. That'd be unbelievable. So yeah, I think Bournemouth are a very good side. They're a side who always seem to just cause us issues. They always seem to just get something against us. You look at the last few games that we played against them, and my goodness me, it's been a real, just unpleasant experience playing them. Last time we played them at their ground, they leathered us 5-0. When we played them last time at the City ground, I think that was the one. If maybe I'm mistaken, no, it wasn't. No, my apologies. Opening day last season, we played them. I was there at that one actually, where it finished 1 apiece. But the season before that, it was where they beat us in the last minute. I think it was Dominic Solanke getting a last minute winner where Willy Bolly got himself sent off for literally an amazing tackle. Then in the first season we went up, I remember. This set my head west. We were 2-0 up at the break, and I think we might have missed a penalty, and ended up losing 3-2. So yeah, it's never fun playing against these lot. We had a couple of draws as well, 1-1 draws at their gaff. So yeah, I think we can get something. I really, really do. I trust Sean Dyche, and I trust what he's doing. I trust what he's about and what he's capable of achieving with us. And I think what we're buoyed. We look a lot more confident, a lot more. Just we feel like we can go on and do something. But whereas against under Ange, if we didn't start off all guns blazing, actually no, what am I on about? We did start off all guns blazing in a few games and still didn't get anything from it. So yeah, I think under Ange, I think you can start well and then think, well, what's going to happen? Are we even going to have a chance of doing out here? Because we've had games where you against Chelsea started off well the first half and ended up getting battered. So yeah, but under Sean Dyche, I think if we have a solid start, if we start well, we do the basics correct and stay in the game. Who knows what might happen? I'm so excited to see what happens under Sean Dyche because he just gets the basics right. He gets us defending. He gets us set up well. He gets us just. I feel like under Sean Dyche, we're going to be in the game so much more than under someone like Postecoglou, where I just think like under Dyche, we're going to be in like with a shout because he's going to get us to play such a style of play that gets things done correctly, builds us up from the back correctly, builds us in a way where we can adapt to what we think needs to happen. There was moments against Porto where we hit it long just to get it away. There was moments where we could play our way out from the back. We weren't sort of forced into a corner. You have to do it this way every single time, irregardless of the situation. It was a kind of a thing of like, right, you need to use your mind and think what is the most effective course of action to take in this moment? Is it to get it clear, or is it to look up and go, actually, I can take a touch, I can turn, I can look, I can make a ball, I can play a pass. You know, I think it's yeah, something that I'm really keen to see more of, and yeah, I think Bournemouth, they might be in for a bit more of a tricky game than they expected. You know, I really think under John Dyche that we're in for a real good time. I'm so excited to kind of see what he's got up his sleeve for us, and yeah, come on, you Reds. I think we can. I think we can get something from this one. I'll be happy with a point away at the Vitality. Don't get me wrong. I'll be very happy with a point. Obviously, we need to rack up wins because we're currently sat in the relegation zone. But yeah, I think we can get something. You know, I really think we can. My head's saying a 1-1 draw. My heart's saying 1-0 Forest. We're going to have to be aware of players like Semenyo. I think Semenyo is an absolutely fantastic footballer. Um, you know, they've got a very good side. They lost a lot of their stars in the summer, especially defensively with Ben Sabani and Huijsen going to PSG and Real Madrid respectively. But I think, you know what, we've got something here where we can get it, if we get it right, if we do the basics correct, and then go from there, we could be on to something good. And yeah, bit nervous, but excited too. I'm going to lock in a 1-0 Forest victory. Starting 11, I think it'll be very similar, to be honest, to the one that started against Porto. Obviously, Zinchenko not playing, so I expect probably Williams on the right and Savona on the Williams on the left and Savona on the right. Savona's very impressive, by the way, when he came off the bench. He looked very composed on the ball, confident, can make the passes and get the couldn't like there was one moment where he just come on, they slung a ball down his side to try and put him under pressure straight away, and he just chested it down, looked up, played a pass. It was fantastic. But yeah, looking forward to this one. Really looking forward to this one. I think we can get something. I feel a lot more confident now than I did maybe on Thursday morning. But yeah, really kind of expectant that we can do something here. Yeah, get the basics right, go from there. I still need to go through the team. What am I on about? No, actually, no. Yeah, like I say, start 11 same, just the fullbacks slightly differently with Savona and Zinchenko, and then Williams on the right and Sven on Williams on the left and Sven on the right. There we go. Yeah. So 1-0 the Reds. Igor Jesus. Up the boys. Come on. So yeah, if you didn't enjoy the video, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new around it and you haven't already. Let us know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are on the game, your start 11, all that good stuff. And come on, you Reds.